Welcome back to another holiday edition of TBBAT's Coffee Break with Drake. Today we are reviewing another Bones Coffee Company holiday flavor out of their sample pack, and this here is Oh Fudge. How does it taste? Is it worth it? Stick around and find out. Now, as I mentioned, this came from their holiday pack. This was a Black Friday sale at $13. They normally go for about $30 for the pack of 5, and this is their Oh Fudge flavor. As you can see by the packaging, they have gone with the Christmas story, which is very cute, of course, and you have a guy in the background with his tongue stuck to the pole, and you have the Frankie skeleton in the bunny outfit. So very, very clever. These are 4-ounce sample bags, and there is a total of 5 of them in there. So yeah. Anyway, when we talk about price, we're going to go based off of the actual price for the full 12-ounce bag, because that's what you're going to be paying for online if you decide to get this. These tend to go for about $17.99 if you're buying it on Amazon. You can get it on the website for a little bit cheaper, but they do tag you for shipping. So we're just going to go with the $18 price on Amazon, and we're going to get the per ounce breakdown now. Oh, Alexa, what is 18 divided by 12, please?
18 divided by 12 is 1.5.
So this is about $1.50 an ounce when you're buying it in the 12-ounce bag. Let's go into the sniff test. We're going to snoot around here and see how it smells. Smells like chocolatey. Enjoyable, not overwhelming. We'll see how that translates when it comes to the taste. And as always, I'm using Hamilton Beach's Flex Brew, or Hamilton the Red as I call it. I very much enjoy Hamilton Beach. Their Flex Brews are awesome. They have containers that you can put in there for K-Cups, or you can put the grounds in there, which is obviously what I went with. Now, I say this when it comes to flavored coffees to keep this in mind, because it is important. If you're black coffee drinkers, the flavor usually is very weak. These flavors are bonded to the coffees, typically with an alcohol process, and they kind of stay dormant until the sugar in the cream comes into play and activates it. So with all flavors, not just Bones, you're going to get more of the flavor if you use cream and sugar. If you're a black coffee drinker, these reviews are actually pretty important, because if you're going to spend $18 on a cup of coffee and $18 on a bag of coffee, and you get it home and you can't taste any of the flavors, why the fuck you're spending $18? You could have just gotten a $10 or $12 bag, or even a $6 bag, and gotten the exact same effect, unless you care about, like, oh, it smells good, which is, it's not worth it. So flavored coffee drinkers, these reviews are really important. So speaking of smell, we're going to give it the second sniff test. If you've been watching my videos, you know that the smell and the taste can burn off in the brewing process. It's just part of the process. It's going to burn it off. And in this case, it did burn off some of the smell. I do not smell strong chocolate or fudge overtones, or there's a little bit, not a lot going on. And by the way, standard 8-ounce water pour in here with the container full, which is basically a serving of it, which I think it's about 2 heaping teaspoons roughly. So it's a little hot, but we're going to go into taste. Okay. And I should mention, as I'm processing this, as always, flavored coffees can be medium roast. That's just the way it is. And I think I figured out why, even though I never really looked into it. Light roasts maintain too much of the original flavor of the coffee, and dark roasts burn the coffee. So it has its best chance of the flavor coming out at the medium level, where some of the qualities of the coffee from the original beans and stuff like that have been taken away by the roasting, but it hasn't gone so far to burn it all off. And that's where I think why these are mediums. All right. So unfortunately, this is going to be one of those situations where most of the chocolate smell and flavor has burnt off. I do not taste almost any chocolate at all. I believe, again, this will come out with cream and sugar. But for black coffee drinkers, this coffee is definitely not worth it. Now, there is a light buttery aftertone on your tongue, which is nice and I always enjoy. I give it a little credit for that, but this definitely does not stand up. You're better off just buying a standard bag of coffee for $10 or $12, a medium roast of anything, versus trying to get this. You're not going to notice the chocolatey taste. As a matter of fact, some of these coffees, like medium roast coffees, you can find specialty ones for reasonable prices that talk about having chocolatey tones in it. That's about what you're getting at this if you're lucky. So anyway, that's my thoughts on this. I give this a 5 out of 10. That's my standard. Nothing really amazing about the coffee review. The buttery taste is nice, but after that, there's not much else going on. So I'm Drake from TBBAT's Coffee Break with Drake. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, wait, I got a better one. Ho, 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 no.